Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday evening. And thank you so much for jumping on my Zoom for a few minutes tonight. I'm really excited to be able to be here with you and talk with you. My name's Lori Sutherland. I'm an independent consultant and regional vice president with Arbonne. I live in La Jolla in San Diego, California. And this year will be my 10-year anniversary with Arbonne. So it's wild how fast 10 years went. But I have been also alongside Arbonne in residential luxury real estate for going on 16 years. And before I got into real estate in 2008, I was in corporate America. I had a really great post-college corporate career that involved sales and management and recruiting and marketing and kind of all the things behind the scenes business. And so when I left that corporate job and I got into real estate, I kind of experienced a very different shift in the career path that I was following. And maybe like many of you, I've had a couple different variations in my career, which is, I think, kind of more the norm these days. So I feel very lucky to have had some variations. I'll tell you a little bit about how Arbonne came my way in a minute. And because nobody who's in Arbonne set out to kind of start this type of a business, for most of us, it came our way of either products or a job or a business opportunity. And everybody's got a little bit of a different story. So maybe this is you, a few twists and turns in your career. Maybe you've been on a pretty straight path. Maybe you started in one field and you've been there the whole time. And maybe for some of you, you made your career working from home, raising a family, kind of running the family business or something like that. So I want to say this early on in this call tonight that Arbonne is for everyone, women, men, young adults. You just need to be 18 to start your business. And so don't think that you have to kind of be any sort of way to start a business in this space or to achieve really great success here. Arbonne is truly for everyone. So most of us have a lot of balls in the air, and finding a career or business opportunity that allows us to be kind of all of the other things too is something that I feel is of growing importance to most people. So I'm so glad that you're taking a few minutes to be here with me and hear how this might be a good fit for you also. Before I get into it, you can jot this website down, earnings.arbonne.com. That's our main website where you can take a look at what's typical in this space. But if you are at all like me or a lot of the people that you wouldn't consider yourself or your work ethic at all typical. And so just know that this opportunity allows you to be as excellent or extraordinary as you would like to be, all with hard work and consistency. So Arbonne and I came together, like I said, about 10 years ago. I was watching a friend of mine post on Facebook about how great she felt in doing this kind of clean eating thing that she was talking about. And I was simultaneously feeling pretty good. I was working out a lot. I was pretty consistent with my workouts, but if I was being honest with myself and my trainer, who was the one who checked me, she goes, "Lori, you're working out all the time. How are you feeling?" I go, "I'm feeling good. I'm strong." She said, "Yeah, you're super strong. How's your diet?" And I'm like, "It's okay." I was honest with her and she said, "I think it could be a little bit better. And then you'd really start seeing some better results." So she said that to me, and kind of the caveat to that, she said, "If you're going to pay for me to train you, you really need to be doing the work on your own in your kitchen." And I was like, "Okay, consider me checked." And simultaneously, my friend is posting on Facebook about this clean eating challenge she's doing. So that was kind of the timing. So I picked up my phone and I think I just gave her a call and said, "What are you doing? What is this thing you're doing?" She was somebody who, about my age, kind of similar in my lifestyle. She played soccer, and I called her up and she said, "Lori, honestly, this is really simple and I'm getting amazing results. Basically, we're just doing this clean eating challenge with this company called Arbonne." And I said, "I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that." And she said, "Can you cut out the following?" And she named a list of all the inflammatories like dairy, gluten, sugar, all the things I knew that were probably not serving my body. I said, "Sure." And she named a bunch of other things. And I said, "Okay, for a month, I can do anything." And she said, truly, you're going to feel so much better." And I was probably her easiest client that week because I was just ready to make a change. And sometimes we're just ready to make a change. Like no one really needs to talk us into it because we just want to feel great. And so I signed up, and this was November. I had a couple people in my world ask me what I was going to do about Thanksgiving because, November, for some reason in our minds, we consider November like the month of Thanksgiving. So like all diets go out the window because on the Thursday and the end of the month, we're going to eat turkey and potatoes and pie. So I said, you know what, I'll figure it out when I get to Thanksgiving. But by the time I got to Thanksgiving, I was down about 8 pounds, almost 2 jean sizes. I had never felt better. My energy was through the roof. I had cut out sugar. Sugar is my vice. And I was just feeling so great. And I was talking about it, but people were asking me, they're like, "What are you doing? You look great." I'm like, "I don't know. I feel amazing. this thing I'm doing is with this company called Arbonne. And I found that they didn't really know what that was too. Occasionally people would say, oh yeah, I've heard of that. My mom used to use their skincare. So anyway, I got great results with the 30 days to healthy living. It was called the 28-day clean eating challenge then. And these products really changed my health and wellness and overall just how I felt in my skin. And that is, to me, you can't put a price on that. So I started sharing it like she did organically on Facebook. And a few of my friends kind of raised their hand. I had several people say, what are you doing? What is this? And I told them what I knew. And a few of them plugged in, wanted to plug in anyway. And my really good friend, who was a wife of one of my husband at the time, his friends, called me up and she said, I need to do what you're doing. And she was the reason I got into business, because she was actually looking for a business opportunity as well. And so she got amazing results with the product. She had just had a baby. She thought she would never feel great again in her skin. And she literally called herself a monster. She's like, I can't be this monster for the rest of my life. Can this help me? And I said, I don't think it can hurt. Let's give it a try. So I plugged her into what I was doing. And she was my first client, if you will. You know, I kind of had reluctantly become a consultant. And she got amazing results, like tears on the phone, crying tears of joy, because she never thought she was going to feel great again in her skin. And that's kind of when a little shift happened for me, because I got great results, but I had a friend crying on the phone with me telling me how she had never thought she was going to feel like herself again. And I realized that this was more important than just fitting into my jeans. And so that was kind of where Arbonne and I had a meeting of the minds, if you will. So at the time, I'm a very busy real estate agent. I'm feeling better than I had in a long time. My friends are telling me I look great. I felt great. And I started this little business on the side that I didn't really know what it was going to be. I had one or two clients at the time, but all of a sudden those clients were sharing what they were getting done, and I started gaining more clients, and it happened really fast. We called ourselves Ignorance on Fire, because I wasn't like sitting at home studying Arbonne, but I was sharing what I knew had worked for me. And that was enough for people, because they were looking for a solution to similar problems in their life. So we were having fun. We were excited. We were sharing what was working for us. People wanted to be a part of that. And that's how this business started. So, like I said, being in real estate, I'm super busy. I was not looking for another job or another source of income. That wasn't something important to me. I was married, you know, life was going pretty great. It was pretty stress-free. But after almost 6.5 years of marriage, there's some things started shifting there. And all of a sudden that relationship is going a different direction. And I'm 100% commission, looking at how am I going to sustain myself with just 100% commission in real estate. You know, that's how we get paid. There's no monthly salary, benefits, all of that. And if I hadn't had this kind of started this other stream of income, I think I would have been a lot more scared and maybe made different decisions at that time than I was able to, because I had this other stream of income. So um, having this business was something that I never knew I needed, and having it when I needed it most was the most important thing. So it was incredible to have an extra source of income at that time and make the decisions that were best for me, so the direction of my life could go in the right direction. So it's a very freeing feeling. And this many years later, after having gone through a pandemic that we all went through a few years ago, and seeing how fast economies and markets can change, have you ever thought about having a plan B? Because your job may be very consistent and it may be very safe and all of those things. But I think we all know how fast things can change, whether it's layoffs or a pandemic or a health concern in the family, or just needing to kind of have more time flexibility than you currently have. What does that look like for you? And do you have a plan B? And could another stream of income be a welcome addition to you or your family? So in the beginning, I was curious and kind of skeptical about this business model, because I wasn't familiar with it. I didn't know much about it. I came from the very corporate square box of, you know, my thinking of how businesses went. And so I kind of dug into researching who all these Arbonne people were and what this Arbonne company was about. And what I found was that so many people on my team were just like me and all the people that I knew. They were professionals in their business, corporations, real estate agents, teachers, lawyers, stay-at-home moms, military, first responders, college students, and all were taking this opportunity and using it as a long-term financial asset for themselves. And then I read the compensation plan, and it was simple and it made sense to me. And I couldn't find any reason not to pursue this as an opportunity. So my life is busy. My schedule is busy. Like all of you, you're nodding your heads. None of us have extra time. I think we're all pretty good at packing our day. And I didn't really think I had time to start this business, but something I've learned is that the hours don't just magically appear. There are times I had to trade in kind of some of my bad habits, like Netflix binging in the evenings to grow this business, but I also grew myself through this business. And I learned that sometimes you have to steal from your comfort zone in order to achieve something like more wildly successful for yourself. So I didn't look at this as a second job, but I looked at it instead as a financial asset that I could build alongside my current life and grow something that I'm super proud of and that makes sense for me and my family. So I think it's important for my fellow, but I'm so busy people, which is all of you, to understand that this is not an either or choice. It's an Arbonne alongside what you're doing choice. And as I speak a little bit more, I think you'll see how brilliant it is to become an affiliate and leverage this type of business alongside whatever it is you're already doing. So for the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you what I think stands out about Arbonne, why this is a smart choice, touch on what makes our products so different from so many out there and how this opportunity is changing people's lives every day. And my hope is that you leave this call with me tonight, and if nothing else, feel a little inspired and encouraged about how you are actually perfectly positioned to use this type of business to not only have a huge impact in your life right now, but also domino that effect to other people in your lives. So Arbonne, all right. So the company has been around almost 42 years. That's over 4 decades of history and success. We started in the space of pure, safe, and beneficial skincare, anti-aging. And today we are in the space of skincare, nutrition, body care, and cosmetics. So I kind of summarize that and I say clean nutrition and beauty when I'm talking to people. Our core focus is on healthy mind, strong body, and beautiful skin. We have a really cool B Corp certification that if you don't know what that is, look that up. It's a very awesome short list of amazing companies, and we're super proud to be a part of that. What that means is that we are good at balancing profit and people and the planet, and we're really, really proud of our B Corp status. So that's something that I love, but just a feather in our cap in Arbonne. Our brand core values are empowerment, transparency, and sustainability, and the idea that everyone can flourish by being great to themselves, their community, and the planet. We can do all of that together. So having an Arbonne business can be exactly that, a way to flourish. You are in business as an Arbonne independent consultant with your own custom website that people can shop from. The setup fee to get yourself in business is $99. So I joke with people that there are very few, if any, ways to start a business in today's day and age for less than $100, and you decide how and how often you want to work it. This is a complete efforts-based business. So whether you want to simply be an affiliate and share a link here or there to make some part-time income, or build an empire and create a legacy for your family, there is a place for you here. Some people join this business because they may not be in love with what they're currently doing and they're looking for other options. And some of you may absolutely love what you do and choose to work this alongside what you're doing now because you understand that this is a smart financial avenue to leverage. So the choice there is yours. What we do is we share products that we love and we help people switch their brand to clean, healthy, non-toxic products. And then we show them how to show others how to start their businesses and do the same. We are global, 6 countries, USA, Canada, the UK, Scotland, Poland, Australia, and New Zealand. Our home office is here in Irvine, California, and all of the back end of the business is handled at corporate. So you have no requirement for minimum purchases or monthly fees or need to keep an inventory on hand at your house. We use what we want, we share what we use, we share what we love, and we earn when purchases are made. So why would you want to align yourself with our products? They are formulated with plant-based ingredients. These are all the buzzwords, right, that the world is talking about. Plant-based ingredients, strict ingredient policy. We ban over 2,000 ingredients that the US FDA actually allows, which I think is incredible. So when you walk down the aisles of your grocery store or Target or something like that, and you see all those bright colored bottles and you flip them over, and there are 100 ingredients there that you can't pronounce, Arbonne bans most of those ingredients. So we have always been, since day one, cruelty-free, gluten-free, and vegan. No animal products or no animal testing in any of our products at all since day one of the company. So we were vegan way before vegan was cool. One of the biggest factors that makes this business so smart is that all of our products are consumable, and that equals repeat sales. So how often do we need to restock our makeup, our skincare, our nutrition, or all of our bath and shower products? We and all of the people that we know are using these products every day in their homes. And so your entire network of people that you know, your friends, your family, coworkers, all the people you see at the gym, those are your customers. The market is for everyone. And we believe so much in the quality of our products and that people will love them that Arbonne offers a 90-day money-back guarantee. So very rarely does anyone send anything back, but that's a really nice thing to offer people, especially if they're just kind of discovering Arbonne for the first time. So think about how much extra money, a number, would make a difference for you right now in your life. Every month, if you could throw a number at the wall, what would that number be? And how much would the ability to set your own hours, create your own schedule, choose the people that you want to work with every single day? How could all those things be a blessing to you and your family? And how much would switching to cleaner products in your home, gluten-free, non-toxic, how much could that benefit you and your family and the people that you know in your life as well? So Arbonne was not my dream job. It doesn't have to be your dream job. I didn't go to college to be an Arbonne consultant, but it absolutely can be the means to making the life that you dream of a reality. So we all have dreams, we all have goals, and we all need to find a way to achieve those things. And when you insert a business like this into your life, it can really be kind of the opening to the door that allows you to go down that path to achieve all of your dreams. Global wellness, which is a space that we're in, currently is a $5.2 trillion industry that shows no signs of slowing down. And there are people out there truly seeing the genius behind having a side hustle. You see it all over your social media. Everyone's talking about it. This is what people are doing. They're looking for ways to be their own boss. They're leveraging the power of social media, their social networks, and social selling to make it happen. 92% of the consumers out there trust recommendations from the people they know and that they trust. And we already are doing things like sharing what our favorite things are, our jeans, our favorite salon, our favorite restaurants, favorite places that we like to travel. We're sharing all of those things with our network anyway. And with Arbonne, you have a way to turn that socialization into earnings, because I don't think your favorite salon or your favorite, jeans company is sending you money every month when you're sharing with your friends what your favorite brands are. But that's how you can make money and monetize that with Arbonne. So most of us are spending way too much time on our phones and our social media anyway. So we might as well use that as a time to make a positive impact for people who are consuming our content, and at the same time monetize it to build a better future for ourselves, right? So there's a few ways to make money in Arbonne. There's number one, out of 3 personal sales. You sell something, you earn a commission. For example, if you help 4 people this month sign up for the 30 Days to Healthy Living and you plug them in because they're looking to make a positive change in their nutrition and get some good results, you would earn around $200 for those 4 clients this month. And we get paid every Tuesday. And when you're in management, you get paid your override. So there are 5 opportunities for earnings every single month. Every Tuesday, we get a direct deposit into our account for our sales the prior week. So that's incredible. And that is right now money that is so important for people. So I love that. The second way to earn is with overrides. I like to call this leadership pay, because you get this if you choose to build a team. No requirement to build a team, but if you choose to build a team and build your business in that direction, you will earn commissions from yours and your team's product sales. And this is where things can get really rewarding and super exciting, because when you help others start a business, that can be a game changer for them. And then they see some success, you get paid for helping them reach their goals, and then on and on and on. And that's really fulfilling. And then the third way to earn is from cash rewards. We have only 5 levels of management in Arbonne: independent consultant, which is where you start. And then we've got district, area, regional vice president, and national vice president. And cash awards are earned for performance every month at each level, and all based on your team sales performance. So you can find more information at earnings.arbonne.com. You can ask the consultant who invited you here tonight. You shoot me a note, and we can break that down for you. And sometimes it's easier if you're like me. I like to see things visually and see kind of how that can work for you. So maybe you're thinking, wow, maybe I could do this. What if I'm ready to get started? There are 2 ways to join in Arbonne. One is as a preferred client, and that is just if you want to shop at a discount and kind of, I call it, Arbonne Prime. You basically pay $29 a year to have a discount VIP membership. Every time you shop, you're shopping at 20 to 40% off. There are free shipping, free gifts on qualifying orders, etc. That's a great way for people to just shop from us. I never let friends pay full price. So when people just want to shop as a client, that's one way. But if you're interested in starting the business, which is what I would recommend, you become an independent consultant. And this is for people who really want to leverage the fact that there are people in the market searching for what we have: clean nutrition, clean beauty, clean makeup, amazing skincare for anti-aging. And you kind of understand that that only makes sense to get yourself a cut of the growing industry that is all around you, and sharing how amazing our products are anyways, because you're going to be. So it's $99 to get started as an independent consultant. And that gets you your own custom website, immediate home office support, and the ability to immediately start earning up to 35% retail commission. So to be honest, you guys, I did not have a huge vision for this when I started this business. I told my friend no several times before I finally kind of reluctantly said, okay, I'll give it a try. I was more interested in kind of the bigger discount on my products than I was the business. But as a 100% commission real estate agent, I really liked the idea of weekly and monthly consistent income. And truth be told, it wasn't like I had way too much money in my bank and it was overflowing. So I was like, if I can pay down the debt, be debt free, have some extra money to give back and do the things that I want to do, this could be the means to get me there. So whether you are an independent contractor like me in real estate, or you work for a corporation, maybe you run your own business, you work for the government or whatever, I think we've all learned that economies and markets change really fast, and being able to rely on that, work for 40 years at the same company, retire with money in the bank and do all of those things, that is kind of not the scenario anymore. Having additional streams of income is way more important now than it ever has been. And being able to show others how to change their own financial future is incredibly rewarding. So I love being able to help others. I knew after a few days of using our nutrition that these products were different. The confidence in how well they worked is what gave me the confidence to grow this into a business that, with consistent effort and hard work and getting out of my own way and knocking down the naysayers, I've grown this into a huge opportunity that gives me and my family choices. So what would you do with extra money and extra time? And how would that change your life? How could this type of opportunity make a difference for you and your family? And go ahead and let your vision be really big and kind of a little bit scary. That is very possible here. So join us. Join us so you can be more, so you can have more, so you can do more, and you can give more. And do me a favor, instead of, doing what we all do, and myself included, saying, but what if this doesn't work? Give yourself permission to say, what if this does work? What if this could work for me and my family? And give a call to your consultant who had you hop on tonight or who invited you here, and tell them you want to hear more and tell them you want to jump into this business. Because just over 9 years ago, I heard somebody say out loud, if you keep doing what you're doing right now, where will you be in 5 years? And that landed with me, and I didn't like how it felt. So join us, spend the next 5 years building a business, and your life could look very, very different after the time passes anyway, because you know that it will. And jump in with us in this business. So I appreciate you all for being here with me tonight. You wouldn't have been invited here if the person that invited you didn't see something special in you. So take that as a compliment. And I look forward to talking with you soon, hopefully seeing you soon. And I appreciate you being here with me. Cheers.